Hello and welcome. My name is Stacey Ray Bednick and I am a certified personal trainer and health coach. I'm excited to be here today with you with over 30 years plus of experience in the fitness and health industry. I have an amazing workout plan for you. I bring lots of my clients to YouTube to use these workouts as playbacks if they can't work with me on Zoom live each week. But I'm going to be also inviting you to try one of these workouts if you stumble upon me on YouTube. It's nice to meet you. If you like what you see, please leave a comment at the bottom, or if you're one of my clients or you know me from workout land, working with me in the past or over time, or you've come on my channel by coincidence, however you have found me, please be sure to leave me a comment. Like what you see if you like the workout, and I would really appreciate that. Today I have a full body workout for you. We're going to be doing 3 exercises, 40 seconds of work to a 15-second transition. I'm going to warm you up first and share with you a little bit more about that. So let's get started. Going to go ahead, and I just want you to do some arm crosses with me. Open up the chest and shoulders. That's it. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I'd like you to just take one leg and open it up. Using this leg to open up the hip flexor. Okay, so just kind of stand on a stabilized leg, lift and circle. 4, we're going to do 8 on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Other side, lift and circle. As we age, our hip flexors, which are right in front of the hips right here, also known as the iliopsoas muscles, they tie into the rear back. And when they're tight, they tug on the back, forward, and they can cause some problems. 3, 2, and so opening these up and getting up throughout the day. Let's do some hip circles and stretching them out to loosen them up because they get tighter as we sit, and as we age, it's important to loosen them up. Every 30 minutes that you're sitting to 3 minutes of stretching is a really nice thing to do. And other direction, okay? Good. Hip circles in each direction. So try these. If you have a sit-down job, you're at home, or you're at the office, wherever you are, go ahead and shake it out. Legs together, get in a little semi-squat. Hands here, dip and circle. 6 in each direction to loosen up the knees, the ligaments and tendons. Very good. And other direction. And dip and circle, dip and circle. Good. Core tight. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm also going to ask you to go ahead and find something to hold on to. Stretch out your quadricep. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel your hip flexor stretch, your quad, your shin. Very good. And find something else to hold on to, or maybe you don't need to. But just be careful with this so that you're not wobbling around on a leg and twist your knee. Very good. And last but not least, I'm asking you to lunge into a front leg. It doesn't matter which one, but press through your back heel. Feel the hip flexor stretch in your back calf. Very good. Switch sides. Great. We're going to start off with one circuit. We're going to do a certain amount of exercises. Some of the circuits have 3 or more exercises. 40 seconds of work to 15 seconds of rest and transition. I'm going to show you the very first exercise. During the first transition of 15 seconds, I will show you the next one, and so on until we get through the first circuit. So the first exercise is a kneeling dumbbell row. I'm going to have you just kneel down, knee into your hip, grab some dumbbells, core tight, but I'm just going to demonstrate without any weight at all. Lean forward, pull your core in, and pinch your shoulder blades together. You're going to pull your elbows in close. Okay, we're going to go ahead and then stand up, and I will show you the next movement, which is going to be a dumbbell deadlift. You're going to need a light, moderate to heavy set of dumbbells nearby, a mat, and something underneath if we do some kneeling work, which we're gonna do some kneeling work in this circuit, so have that nearby. We're going to go ahead and do that 3 times through. After the deadlift, we're going to do a wide curl, and then I have an abdominal move for you. So let's get started. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start our timer. Grab your dumbbells, please. I'm going to come to a profile, lean slightly forward, and begin. Drawing those elbows in close, we have a neutral back. Set one, circuit one, squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you're new to working out or you stumbled upon my channel and you're new, okay, I usually work with women that are 40 and older. Start with a lighter set of dumbbells. Maybe you're using soup cans or water bottles because you don't have any. That's fine. I want you to have a great experience with me. Or if you're used to working out, one more. Good. Go ahead and stand up. Step onto that front leg and then come up to a stand. Deadlifts, back flat, belly in. We're going to lean forward right about to this point where the back is flat and perpendicular to the floor. Press through our heels and squeeze our glutes. Once again, inhale, flat back. Let the weights just hang. Press through the heels, squeeze, contract. Good. I'm going to stay in a profile here. If you're new to a deadlift, take your time. You can just use the weight of your body. Like I said, if you don't have dumbbells at home, it's okay. We are working your rector spinae, your posterior chain muscles, your glutes, your hamstrings. The deadlift is an amazing exercise. It's so good. We're using a lot of posterior muscles in this first circuit. Good. One more, flat back, belly, and really push your hips to the back wall. Feel that stretch to the hamstrings. Press through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Excellent. Okay, wide curl. Palms up, pinky up to your shoulder. We're going to go ahead and do what's called a wide curl to work. Ready, go. The inner part of your biceps. I want you to go with me on a little trip in your body as we go from muscle group to muscle group. So take your mind, take your focus, squeeze the biceps at the top. That's the two-headed muscle in the upper part of your arm. This is called a wide curl. Careful not to go too heavy. I've got my shoulders rolled back, my sternum lifted, my belly pulled in and up, my knees bent, and I'm drawing my pinky to my shoulder. Big squeeze up top. You can tell by the beeping of my timer that this workout is action-packed and we want to stay on task. Let's do one more. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and put the weights down. We're going to now go into an alternating leg lift. This is the movement. As soon as the timer starts, shake it out a little bit. Ready, go. So we want to bring that front leg up as high as you can. If you're able to touch your toe, great. If not, that's okay too. Touch anywhere on your leg that you can. We are working your core with a standing abdominal movement. Very good. So I plan my workouts. Sometimes there's little hiccups in them. They're not edited, but that's okay. They're not perfect, but that's all right. That's life. Life isn't perfect. Okay, perfect. As I say, perfect. Anyway, shake it up. We're going to go around to our second circuit. Good job. High five, low five, elbow bump. Bend your knees, grab your dumbbells. I'm going to use my other knee. Come down and lean forward. Ready? And row. So here we're back to the very beginning, aren't we? Back to a kneeling dumbbell upper back row. With this exercise, once again, we're working our posterior chain, our upper middle back. Draw those elbows in close. Drive them straight up to the ceiling as though they have little strings on it, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make sure your knees in line with your ankles. Find a spot for your eyes on the floor. Okay, you're getting more familiar because this is your second set. Get ready to come up. Put pressure on that front foot and come on up. We're going to go right into a deadlift. Okay, right into a deadlift. Legs a little wider than shoulder width apart, core tight, back flat, belly in, and lean forward. Now deadlifts are what I call the grandma of all time exercises. They are an old bodybuilding exercise that are really important for you to really get the form. So I'm going to go ahead and put my weights down for just a moment. It's just really important. This is called the hip hinge, that you have good form with this exercise. So if you're new to exercise, or if you are rounding your back like a turtle, that's what we want to avoid. So back is flat. Some of you are going to not go as deep. That's due to hamstring flexibility. So the more you're flexible in your hamstrings, you can also bring your hands back behind like this and do what I call a hip hinge and ease into the movement. You want to feel it in your rectus spinae, glutes, and hamstrings like I shared with you in our first set. So there's a modification option, side curl, wide curl that you can do. Now, take your mind from your posterior chain down into your biceps. And we're going to squeeze and contract the biceps at the top. The two-headed muscle on the front of the upper arm. I want you to think about really squeezing and contracting your biceps at the top. Good. Core is tight, knees are soft, eyes are forward. Smile, because you're on video with me. And no, you can see me and I can't see you. That's okay. One more. Excellent. So that is called a wide dumbbell curl. Now with that one, we don't go quite as heavy because the angle, all right? That is my garden pad, by the way. Here we go. Bring both arms down to the top of your shin or your toe, alternating your legs for our core movement of this circuit. It's a great thing to put under your knees when you work out. It's actually a garden mat. You can find it in any garden section in your local stores. You can find mine at Walmart. Maybe you shop at Walmart, maybe you don't. I'm sure they have them at Home Depot, but they're great. Nonetheless, it's like I lose my balance trying to talk, breathe, and demonstrate. They're great to have for workouts. One more, and time. Good. Grab a little water if you need it. We're going to go into our third set. You're going to really be familiar now with your movements. Kneeling dumbbell row. I'm going to come down slowly on my knee. My other knee's in line with my ankle. Leaning forward and begin. So I need you to really think about drawing your elbows in close to your body, bringing them straight up to the ceiling, and squeezing your shoulder blades together. Working our posterior chain. Good. These first two exercises in our circuit are working our posterior chain, upper back, just like we're doing in this exercise, and time. Now, transfer your weight onto that front leg and come on. All right, I'm just going to move my garden pad till we need it again. Getting ready for deadlift. Legs wide, toes forward, back flat. I'm going to do a front view to get us started. So nice flat back, weights come about mid-shin, and then come up and squeeze, contract. Inhale, flat back. Push your hips to the back wall or the back of the room that you're in. Squeeze, contract. Here's the profile. Flat back. Press through the heels, squeeze, contract the glutes. Inhale. Remember, everybody's going to have a different range of motion and depth on this exercise. Make it your own. Push your hips back. Keep your legs fairly straight, but yes, you can have a gentle bend in your knee. What I was saying is this exercise has been around a very long time. I call it the grandma of time. It's such a staple. Let's do two more of all exercises for the hamstrings and glutes. It is such an amazing exercise. So straight leg deadlift or bent knee deadlift, depending upon if you can keep your legs really straight, wide curl, last set, or slightly bent at the knee. The reason I call it a dinosaur exercise is because it's been around for such a long time. It's such a great exercise. It's used in the bodybuilding world. It's used in basic weight training, in rehabilitation. It's a really great exercise, but your form is important on it, and it's important that you work with the flexibility that your hamstrings will provide. So it's called a straight leg deadlift or a bent knee deadlift, okay? Let's do one more. Not everybody can do a straight leg deadlift. So some of us need to bend our knees on that. Okay, wide curl. You did great. Kind of talked about the other exercise. Ready? And go. During that third set of our wide curl, But the white curls break, works the inner part of your biceps. Your biceps are the two-headed muscle in the front of your upper arm. Beautiful biceps. What woman doesn't want them? I don't know many. Good. Now we're working on our core exercise. Drawing our leg up as high as we can to touch those hands or to come close. If your leg doesn't come up very high, it's okay. Avoid forcing it, but try not to cave in with your torso and bend too far forward. Let the leg come to your hands, whatever that gives you. Now after this, we're going to take a small break. Time, that went quick. A little water, then we're going to get into a chest press jab with a rotation. Real quickly, if you have osteoporosis, I want you to avoid the rotation on this exercise. So get in a low squat. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going if you have osteopenia or osteoporosis, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Jab, 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 jab. Rotate, 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 rotate. So once again, if you at home have osteoporosis or osteopenia, avoid the twist. Keep doing the jabs instead. Make sense? Otherwise, it's 4 jabs, like you're hitting a punching bag in front of you, to 4 twists, or 8 chest, chest, chest press jabs. Good. This is our first movement. Jab, 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 jab. Rotate, 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 or you're just jabbing for 8 jabs. Okay, make sure you're really clear about that. If you have any kind of osteoporosis or osteopenia, you want to avoid rotating. Now, this next one is a reverse lunge kick. So you're going to come back with your right leg and do a front kick. Now, 1, 2, I want to see the bottom of your shoe in the screen. If I could see you at home, I would see that you're stepping back and bending the leg a little bit and giving me a front kick. We're doing a little bit of kickboxing here with the jabs and these front kicks. I'm going to ask you to do 2 more, and then we're going to change legs. So it's a front kick to work your glute and hamstring. Ready? Step back and bend. Then the front leg. That's it. Keep going. We're going to dig into a little bit of our rest time. Good. A couple more. And I want you to grab your light dumbbells. Okay? Grab light dumbbells, maybe 3 to 5 pounds. Sorry, I'm having to take a little peek at my notes. I'm on the wrong exercise. So I want you to grab your pad again. We're going to do a kneeling kickback. It's okay, we're going to be off a little bit, but that's all right. Come on down again like we did for the first exercise. Kick back. Kick back. So lighter weights here. Setup is the same as our first exercise with our kneeling 2-arm dumbbell row, but now we're focusing on the back of our upper arms. The triceps are 2/3 of our upper arm. That's it. I want you to pin the elbows to the waistline and squeeze. Let's do 2 more. And weight the front leg and come on up. Good. Shake it out a little bit. All right. Now then, I'm going to have you do a squat, elbow to knee. Here we go. Squat. Timer's already on. We'll get on track here. Sit back in the hips and the heels. Now, once again, if you're at home and you have osteopenia or osteoarthritis, I want you to avoid that rotation. It's just going to be a squat. You can do a squat and a knee lift, but avoid the rotation. Okay? If that isn't you, toes, knees, and ankles need to remain forward, please. Then go ahead and add the rotation, the twist. Do the same, twist, rotate. This is more of a twist. I'll take that back, it's more of a twist. We're doing a twist. Good, 1 more. And time. Excellent. Okay, we're back at the top. All right, 4 jabs to 4 oblique twists or 8 jabs. All right, sit back, get low. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate, 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 rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. No weight here. Rotate, 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 rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or just the jabbing. It's really important when you have osteoporosis that you know what exercises to avoid. Usually it's just rotations, and forward flexion. Okay, I work with a lot of clients. Rotate, 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 rotate. Let's go to the right. One more. Jab, 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 jab. Rotate, 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 rotate. That have osteoporosis, osteopenia, and you need to be careful of twisting and forward flexion. All right, right leg front kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. All right. So let's go ahead and just get into it. Your objective is to really feel the back of this hamstring and glute in this right leg. Now the other leg that's stabilizing you, which is your left leg, it's still getting also some work. But our objective, I want you to feel that kick. Feel the kick. Feel the kick. Feel the kick. One more, feel the kick. Good, step back with your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Balance 2, core tight. Now, if you have bad knees, keep going. You can just step and kick. Step and kick. Good, we're still gonna work. We're still gonna go beyond what's happening with my beeper here. 3, 2, get ready for a kneeling tricep kickback. Okay? Yep. I'm gonna go this way so I face you. Core tight, elbows in, get right into it. Good. Focus on the back of your upper arms. The back of your upper arms. So you're going to need lighter weights on this one. You might start getting a little fatigued. Good. Inhale, exhale. Who doesn't want tight toned triceps as a woman? I live in sunny California, usually sunny, but we're in tank tops most year round. One more. And so pressure on that front leg, pull up. We want to have our arms in shape. All right, to the best of our ability. Squat with twist or no twist, just a knee lift. Ready? Squat, twist. Squat, twist. Sit back, toes and knees are forward. Be sure to avoid the knees sinking in, okay? Even if you're modifying, and that keeps your knees tracking forward with your ankles and your toes, then that's great. Pretend like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Nice. Sit back. Inhale. Keep the chest lifted, keep your eyes up. Chest lifted, eyes up, core tight. One more. Nice. All right. We're back to the very beginning, which is our 8 jabs or 4 jabs with 4 twists. Third time, last time, you're more familiar this time. Ready? Jab, 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 jab. Rotate, 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 rotate. Jab, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate, 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 rotate. So changing how you're starting. Remember, it's 8 jabs. If you are not able to twist, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just in your best interest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate, 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 rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, or it's 8 jabs. Okay? If you're uncomfortable with the rotation, go ahead and just keep the 8 jabs. One more. Get ready for front kick. Okay? Right leg's gonna come back. Ready? And go. There we go. Yep. We got 1 on the clock before the timer went off. Yay, you. Good. Inhale, exhale. I want to see the back of your shoe. Front kick. Remember, we're after that glute and hamstring of that right leg. This is our last set. All right. This is our last set. Give it your all. One more. Check it out a bit. Switch legs. Step back. Front kick. Now remember, if you need to modify, keep it low. You don't have to worry about going high. We're still working. Avoid this. 4 more. Get ready for your kneeling tricep kickbacks. In 2, Right here, in 1. Good. Grab your dumbbells. Kneeling forward, core tight, kick back. Last one. Good. Remember what I shared, that your triceps take up 2/3 of your upper arm. That is why you have more body fat up there as a woman. But with perseverance, consistency, and strength training is key, and good nutrition and cardio, you can shape up and lose body fat. Okay, decrease and come on up your body composition, okay, which is decreasing your body fat. All right, and that in return will help show off the muscle that you're working towards when you weight train. Ready? Squat knee lift or squat twist. Weight training or strength training are synonymous with each other. All right, resistance training, weight training, strength training. Toes and knees and ankles are forward. All right, it's important that women 40 and over particularly start a strength training program. And guess what? It is never too late. Never. I've started clients as late in their life as 80. You can build bone density and you can gain lean muscle mass. And it is the best way to fire back, one more, to unwanted weight and body fat and to increase your metabolism. Okay, you did great. Grab some water. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. Grab your garden mat. Opposite elbow to knee, right into a core exercise. Elbow, knee. Do the best you can to balance. 4 more. I am going to count 3 because I kind of have an idea. 2 and 1. Other elbow to knee. 1. We are working our front core. Now from here, we're going to have you in 4, stand back up. 3. So circuit 3, exercise 1, 2, and time. Go ahead and bring one leg forward and come up. That's always a safe way to come up off the floor, okay? All right. Gluteus medius and minimus. Gonna hang on to something, or maybe you're feeling pretty balanced, the back of a chair or furniture. I'm gonna have you kick your leg out to the side. Your shoelaces should be right facing me at the screen here. Don't worry about the leg being super high. You won't be able to extend it if it is. But we're working your gluteus medius and minimus, also known core tight as your outer thigh. Now we worked your gluteus maximus, which is the biggest part of your glutes in your deadlifts, in your front kick, and in your squats we just came from. We're gonna do 3 more. And yes, we're going to be off a little bit. I'm just going to give you a heads up. Other side on the timer. It's okay, the beeper. Now, it's important that we work every part of our back end, our glutes. Your glutes, like I shared with you, are the biggest muscle in your body or anybody's body. Doesn't matter what your body type is or what your ethnicity is. Every human, the biggest muscle in their body is their glutes. Last 2, you're going to grab a set of 3 to 4 pounds, no more than 5. Okay, let's grab those now. We're going to bring one arm in front and one arm to the side in a side lateral front raise. And it's important that we strengthen all areas of the glutes. We want to strengthen the gluteus maximus, which is the biggest part of your glutes. The ones that look really great in jeans or even in a bathing suit. Because we want active glutes to have a healthy back, healthy posture. Your glutes have more to them than just what they look like. They have a function in your body. And then the gluteus medius and minimus are the upper outer portion, outer thigh. Good. That's important to strengthen for proper back health and knee alignment. Okay, and time. All right, so now we've got that out of the way. Grab a 5 to 8 pound set of dumbbells, palms face your thighs, rotate and curl, and lower down slow and rotate back to start. So we're a little bit off on our time, that's okay. We're gonna go through all of these again, but I'm gonna end on time. This is called the reverse curl, working your forearms and your biceps. Give me 2 more. I know you felt a little cheated there. 1 more, but we'll have 2 more opportunities to do it again, okay? So bend those knees. Let's get down for our elbow knee, okay? And we'll be right on time. Ready? Opposite elbow to knee. I don't care what side you start on, but we're gonna do 12. 3, 4, for the front core, 5. Circuit 3, exercise 2. 7, 8, 9, big exhale, 10, 11, 12, switch sides. Elbow, knee, elbow, knee. Meet the elbow and the knee underneath the body to the best of your ability. If they don't touch, it's okay. Three more, 2, and time. 1 leg forward, come on up, good, okay. We're into our side kicks, all right? Get ready, and go. Bend and extend, bend and extend, bend and extend. Remember, we're after gluteus medius and minimus. We had a long conversation about the anatomy of your glutes a little bit. So we want to strengthen your gluteus medius and minimus, also known in layman terms as your outer thigh. 2 more to help have healthy knee tracking and help with good knee health, as well as your back. And God forbid you were to fall, you would keep working stronger hips to avoid a fracture or a broken hip, okay? That's why we want to make sure we strengthen the outer and inner thighs. Last 4. We're going to go right into a lighter set of dumbbells for your side lateral front raise, all right? Coming up to shoulder height with a gentle bend in the elbow. Good. No more than 5 pounds, 5 might even be a little heavy. All right, we are working the front and side of your shoulders. I call this a sexy, shapely shoulder shaper. Say that fast 3 times. I can't, I just need to stay on task here. I've practiced that so many times. Needless to say, we want to feel good and confident in tank tops, bathing suits, sleeveless dresses, and time. Okay, very good. And then we're going to go into our reverse curls. So grab maybe your 8s probably tops, unless you're super strong. Want to make sure you don't, again, rotate and curl. Feel this in your tendon, your biceps tendon, but I want you to feel it in your upper part of your arm. So transfer your mind and your focus into the upper part of your biceps. Also working your forearms with this rotation here. Shoulders are back and down, belly in and up, and sternum is lifted. Excellent. You're doing great at home, I just know it. The fact that you're finishing with me is huge. Or maybe you shut it down and said, I'll try again tomorrow. That's okay too. Especially if you're a beginner. It takes time and time. Good. All right. We have 1 more round. Now we know what to do. We're going to get ready. Knee to elbow. We're doing 12 on each side. Hands into the shoulders, knees under the hips. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3. Exhale as you draw the knee and elbow underneath the body. There's your exhale. Inhale, lengthen. 8, 9, also working on balance. 10, 11, 12. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, if you've been getting up with the same leg in front, I want to encourage you to bring the other leg in front. Hands here. Pull yourself up. All right, that's our last set with our guard up head. I'm going to move that out of the way so I don't trip. Let's get ready for our side leg kick. Ready? 1. I'm going to try to balance. You can too. Core tight. Gluteus medius minimus. If I had a green big arrow, it would be pointing right here to mine and to yours at home. Halfway. Standing on that support leg with a soft knee. Thinking about a string. 5 more running from the base of your spine out the crown of your head. Your shoelaces are facing me. 2, 1. Other side. Okay, ready? Go. 2. We're getting you 16, by the way. 3, 4. So I'm breaking this set down. Avoid the beat, please. Right here, arrow. Core tight. Do your best to not have all your weight onto this support side. 6 more. 6. Let's count it down. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and get our light weights. Have our raise, front raise, and go. Lift and lower. All right. Moving on to a new timer, because we still need to do our 40 seconds here, which I've got to back up. Good. Last one, sexy shapely shoulders. We're gonna get such a really good stretch in. You're gonna love the stretch at the end. You will have earned it. Oh, trust me. All right. Approximately time for 1 more on each side. Oh, awesome. Okay. Reverse curls. Reverse curls means that we reverse dumbbells in front of the thighs, shoulders back and down, belly in and up. Ready, go. Rotate, curl, and lower slow, and back to start. Rotate, curl, lower slow, and back to start. Excellent. So take your mind now into your biceps. We have taken you on an internal strength training trip to several muscle groups in your body with this workout. You have done amazing. We've really focused on your posterior chain, okay? Your glutes, hamstrings, your gluteus medius and minimus, your triceps, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of biceps, your core. Really great stuff. You've got time for 1 more breath. Good. And rest. Okay, let's shake it out just a little bit. Let's shake it out just a little bit. I'm going to have you now go ahead and have your feet about hip width apart. Come up under the balls of both feet. Let's work on our balance. I'm going to go for 20 reps. So I've now moved past the timer scenario. And we're going to move into just a little bit more balance and calf strength. Good. So try your best to get on a weight training program. If you don't know how to do that, contact me through my website, www.ocfitness.com. There's a contact tab on my website. Email me and we can get together and work together on Zoom. It doesn't matter where you live. I do personalized training workouts and shake it out. And you can share with me a little bit more about your body type. On my channel, I've got some videos on there that can help you find out what your body type is. It's important you know what your body type is so that you can get serious results with your body. Okay, we can't be a different body type, but we can be our own and be our best in the body we were born with, okay? It's important to accept that and to learn how to love ourselves and come to terms with. We have what we have, we are who we are. Ready? Last one. Up and down. So that's important. Good nutrition is also important. We need to nutritionally feed our bodies for the sake of fueling our bodies. All right. As a health coach, I also help clients get serious results with that. And you can also reach me through my website if you're interested as well in learning about a proper nutritional program that isn't a fad or a diet, but a transformation program. Very good. Last 6, and then we're going to stretch. Think about coming up to the balls of both feet. Think about a string running from the base of your spine at the crown of your head, pulling you straight up to the ceiling. One more. Oh, good for you. Shake it out. Okay, I'm going to have you try this stretch with me. Do the best you can. Step back with one leg. It's called a runner's lunge. And press through this hip flexor right here. So your other hand's on your thigh. Press through here. And feel a great stretch through your hip flexor. Now, hold that. If that is too much at home and you just say, Stacey Ray, that's not going to work for me, here's a standing version. Remember we did this in the beginning? Okay, so this is a little bit of a deeper version. And go ahead and come up, walk through, and switch sides. So go into that other leg if that works better for you standing. The knee is aligned with the ankle. This is our runner's lunge. Deep, deep hip flexor stretch. We've done a lot for our hip flexors. Very good. And come center. Slowly just roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Bring the legs together, shoulder rolls up and back. Nice. I've enjoyed my time. I hope you've enjoyed the workout. I know you did amazing. Good. And shrugs. These are 2 exercises. Remember at the very start of our workout that I suggested if you're sitting down, try to sit for only 30 minutes and then get up and move around and stretch or move around for 3 minutes. Shoulder rolls and shrugs would be a great thing for you to add, as well as your hip circles. Opening at those hip flexors, remember? Good. Bring one arm across. Look over the shoulder. Stretch out the neck of the deltoid. And switch. Arm across. Look over the other shoulder. Try to square off here. Good. And let's bring both arms back to stretch out the biceps. Nice. And shake it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Last 2. One more. Breathing fresh air, fresh oxygenated air, and exhaling anything stale or stressful. Okay? All righty. I'm going to have you do a couple more stretches. Hamstring stretch. I'm going to turn to the side. One leg forward, sit back with the hips, bring the hands back behind, and sit back. So stretching the back of your hamstring. Let me switch sides. My apologies. Stretch when I have the showing leg on the side profile here. I'm sitting back, stretching out my hamstring. Okay, we've worked a lot of the hamstrings. Now roll up slowly, and I'm going to turn around. Bring the leg in front, shoot those hips back. And you can put your hands on the bent knee, but avoid putting it on the stretching side. Or you can bring your arms back. So here again, I'm stretching out the back of this hamstring. And roll up slowly. Good. All right. Thank you so much. Hope you have a fit and fabulous day. And until next time, take care, stay fit, and stay hydrated.